Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another award show, folks. And you guys know what time it is. That's right, this is the time of the week when we have our day off and we get to relax and sit back and acknowledge the most valuable dent of the work week, folks. That's right. And this week was very difficult. It was very difficult to nominate many dents for this award. But of course, everyone knows because of the union rules between the Dents and DSP Gaming, we are obligated to select a handful of dents and of course pick one of them to be the most valuable dent. And we can't get around the rules. That's right, that's right. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, support was extremely low. It was so low that our dear leader DSP actually had to do a BegCon 1 this morning and beg for support. You guys really need to step up. If you guys expect us to follow the work rules and nominate you and give you some acknowledgement, then you guys need to step up and make sure that the tips are in order, folks. Game Tracker is no longer available. So someone needs to step up and cough up some money. I'm looking at you, OIC. I'm looking at you, 1 Minute Man, to increase that $20 tip, daily tip, up to maybe $30. Come on, folks. We need to get buy-in, folks. If you guys want this award show to continue, we need buy-in. Alrighty, folks, so let's get into the nominees. Our first nominee is a newcomer. This person occasionally tips from time to time, but normally drops super chats for Phil. It is Yorichi. That's right, he came in and dropped a $10 donation and helped save one of Phil's streams and was the top tipper in one stream. Now, of course, $10 is not going to win you the Dent of the Award, but as you can see, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here, folks, to come up with some nominees, and these are one of the better ones, folks. Seriously. The next nominee is Canadian Kirk. That's right, Canadian Kirk came in and dropped a $20 donation, being one of Phil's highest tippers during one of the streams this week. Now, Canadian Kirk is a regular, folks. He comes in, and whenever support's slow, he comes in and drops a $10 dono because he loves to see his name on the leaderboard. He's a bit of a cheap asshole, but of course he's Canadian, so he probably doesn't make a lot of money, and yeah, that's really all he can give to Phil. But again, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, so Canadian Kirk gets a nomination. Let's move on. The next nominee is Adam T. That's right, Adam Team came in and dropped a $15 donation. And folks, I'm getting tired of stating these very small donations, folks. We really need to step it up. I don't know how many times I have to say, support is slow, folks. Anyway, yes, Adam T is a nominee. The next nominee is Anonymous. That's right, Anonymous came in and dropped $60 in tips and actually was the top tipper in about 3 streams. So I'm always curious to see these anonymous donations. Of course, many people believe it's OIC, but since he doesn't want to get credit for it, we just have to make the assumption that it was just a random anonymous donor dropping money on Phil. That's right. So Anonymous is nominated this week. Our next contestant is NDO. Now, NDO has been trying recently. He really has. He's trying to step in and fill the shoes of Game Checker and Jinx and Emil. And sadly, he tries and his heart is in the good place, but his wallet isn't there. He came in and dropped $50 on Phil this weekend. He dropped one tip for $50. That's right. Now, that's nice, and it really helped to save one of Phil's streams, and actually it was a stream that gave Phil the tier 2 tip go and allowed him to wear the hat for the first time all week. So big ups to NDO for getting Phil the opportunity to wear a hat. But again, $50 is just not enough. Guys, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here, folks. I mean, typically our winners in the past have dropped $100, $150, $200 in donations. And then I have these pathetic numbers. But that's what I have here. That's what I have. Okay, the last nominee, and you know we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here, is 1 Minute Man. That's right, folks. 1 Minute Man donated his traditional $20 per stream for 6 streams, which comes out to $120 total for the work week. That's right, folks. $120. He actually was the top tipper on 4 streams this week. Guys, you know how terrible that looks. That fake 1 Minute Man is the top tipper 4 times in 4 streams this week. That is just god awful. But those are the nominees, folks. Those are the nominees. Okay, folks, I'm being handed the envelope to read who the winner is for the most valuable den of the work week is. Alrighty, I'm opening it up. And the winner of the most valuable den of the work week for the work week ending September 6, 2023 is Doody Streams. That's right, folks. Doody Streams is the most valuable den of the work week. And why is that? Because, of course, everyone knows that Doody triggered Phil this week with his posting of his insensitive comments about depression, which, of course, riled Phil up and made him upset. Of course, it made him faux upset. But he decided that he had nothing better to do on his podcast but to go off on your boy Doody. That's right, folks. We actually have some footage of that. Let's watch some of that footage, folks, where we can clearly see Phil upset over my comments.
Now, hilariously, this morning, I'm just on Twitter checking for news. We have a few news articles to talk about today. And there's a post, of course, from one of my detractor idiots saying, I have clipped the moment where Phil told someone who says that they're suffering from depression that, hey, at least they're not playing Honda and Street Fighter, okay? It's hilarious because this moronic idiot, this mouth drooler, clipped a moment out of context on my stream, acting as if it's something that's real, okay? So what happened was there was someone on stream last night who came by and said that they were feeling depressed, and they tagged me in the chat. Now, I'm playing ranked Street Fighter 6 with Honda trying to hit Master. What the fuck does that have to do with the stream? Nothing. It's a blatant attempt to derail the stream. You're not going to come to a Street Fighter 6 ranking stream to get advice on depression. It's not going to happen. This person is obviously doing this to derail the stream to try to distract me. It's a very common tactic that people do, especially when I'm playing Street Fighter. Let's try to bring up unrelated topics and controversy and dumb shit so that Phil can get his mind rattled and he fucks up. It happens all the time, okay? So how do I respond to it? I'll tell you how I respond to it. With a joke. I'm not going to be serious about it. I said, I'm really sorry to hear you're not feeling good, right? Hopefully you feel a little better after you watch me play Street Fighter 6. Hey, at least you're not grinding in this game with Honda. Look how hard it is to get wins at this level with Honda. It's like a nightmare, and it would just make you feel worse, right? So it's a joke. And everyone watching the stream knows that, but these fucking morons will take a clip out of context and say, see, Phil is actually trying to give real advice on depression. What a horrible person. This is his take on depression. Hey, stupid, I have depression, you dumb fuck. I actually have it. I know what it feels like, all right? So if I know what it is, do you think I'm going to give bad advice about fucking depression? I didn't give the guy any advice. I made a joke about Street Fighter 6. You're a fucking idiot. Get fucked. You stupid loser who thinks you know anything about anything in real fucking life. You know nothing. You're the epitome of a waste of life to try to take an out of context clip and say that I said something bad about depression when I fucking have it. Get fucked, really. No, really. Go fuck yourself. You're a loser.
Oh, that's right, folks. That's right. Your boy Doody elicited this response from Phil, and you're asking yourself, why would the Academy award Doody the most valuable Dent of the Workweek? Why would they give him this distinguished award? Well, I'll tell you why. His support was abysmal this week. And if it wasn't for Doody triggering Phil and having him go on this rage and having him have some content for his podcast, he wouldn't have raised $85 on his stream, on that one stream on September 5th. So your boy Doody, his actions contributed to Phil getting triggered on stream, right? Having this meltdown, and of course the other Dents will always rally whenever they see drama with Phil and whenever Phil decides he wants to be a tough guy, right? And they came in and threw cash his way, they threw money his way, and of course it was only $85, but still was one of his better streams of the week. So that is why Doody gets the award this week. That's right, folks. Give a round of applause for Doody streams. Well, that's it, folks. I'm going to take my award. I'm going to go celebrate. And big ups to everyone who came out to enjoy the party, folks. So you guys have a wonderful night and enjoy your night. Peace out.